All right, Ryan Gossett, GM Sports Media, out here at Eagle Mountain High School. Brock and Eagle Mountain starting off district play, and Brock takes it 41-13, 6-0 overall. Head football coach Billy Mathis. And coach, no better way to start. 97-yard kickoff return. You get that fumble recovery on their kickoff. Just talk about how that kind of sparked the team.
How about that, man? Young sophomore Levi Dean back there.
Yeah.
You know, we put him back there. Our special teams coordinator, Coach Resta, put him back there this week. And, man, he made the best of it. You know, a lot of times they're going to kick away from Matlock.
Yeah.
So, you know, great blocking up front, take it all the way down there out there. You're going to talk about getting the fire lit.
Yeah.
Dadgummit, they got the fire lit.
I know you're a defensive guy. You know, they pulled within 14-13.
Yeah.
Almost seemed like that missed PAT, I don't know, switched the tide. And then you post that shutout after that. Just talk about defensive effort.
You know, that's one thing we pride ourselves on. You know, where are you when the whistle blows in relationship to that football, right? And you don't want to be in there and watch a film and get any sort of loaves. And these guys got too much pride. They love each other too much to do anything like that. That's what I thought we did well, man. I thought we ran to the ball well, but I thought we finished well. We tackled well. They hit us on the little hitch and go deal, you know. Once again, God, you know, somebody trying to just make an extra play instead of just trusting it, you know, and they got us on the fake punt, and then, you know, that's a good football team.
Yeah.
And to be able to go and hold them 13 points, shoot, man. If you'd have told me that, I wouldn't have believed you, you know. But it's credit to our kids, credit to the effort they put in, credit to the way they go and prepare, you know, not only on the field, but in the film room. And, you know, for a full circle, the offense going out and controlling the ball. You know, that 17-play drive that we have and march the field and go score right before half, that was the biggest drive of the game. It's huge, you know. That's a momentum play. That'll suck the oxygen out of you. You know, so being able to go in like that and then come out the second half, just absolutely on fire. Went in there, man, you know, tweak some stuff, make a few adjustments at times.
Yeah.
And, man, it didn't matter who was in there, whether it was the starters or the twos, man, they're going to go play. And they played well, having that goal line stand at the end. Man, I'm so proud of them. So
finish
proud
off
of
like
them.
that. Yeah.
Finish off like that. What a way to finish tonight. You know, Coach Mullins and Eagle Mountain, that's a dang good football team. That's the best
Only their
football
second
team
year.
we played.
Yeah.
They're only in their second year. They're big, they're physical, they're fast. They've got everything that you want in a football team.
Yeah.
And man, they're gonna make some waves this year. I do know that.
Your quarterback, Coach Frazier, 3 more touchdown passes. I think he's up to 24. Somewhere in the top 10, top 5 in DFW.
Yeah.
You know, Brock's always had good quarterbacks. Just talk about his uniqueness and what makes him different.
You know, Holt, man, I know the word stud is
Yeah.
You know, but in my mind, in my eyes, he's a stud, man. You know, he's not flashy. He's very trusting. Right? He and Coach Christian get together. You know, our offensive coordinator, they get together, and man, coaches, they have this language that they speak. It's cool, it's calm. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. You know, they have that ESP stuff, but you know, he trusts. Hey, coach says, hey, this is where we're going to go with the ball. Read it this way or read it that way. And that's what Holt does. He trusts it. He trusts the O-line, having the protection that he has. And when you got a run game the way that we have, it opens up the pass game. And, man, big play to Charles. And, you know, of course, Matlock, you're going to double team Matlock. Everybody's going to double team Matlock, which opens up the other guys.
Right.
You know, and Davis Lee with big catches. And, you know, Case and Christian, a freshman we had to bring up.
Yeah.
B-Ray was our boy. How about that? Coach Christian's boy.
Yeah.
Did a great job, you know. But there at the end, you know, put in another freshman, Tracy Thompson at corner, freaking went out there and balled out.
A lot of weapons.
A lot of weapons, man. I'm just so proud of them all. Proud of the way we ran the ball. Proud of the way our effort. That's the biggest deal about us. What's our effort going to be like? When we switch that film on, when the opposing team's watching video, are they looking at you going, hey, I got a game plan for that guy? You want them to have a game plan for you. So, D-line, man, they played great. Linebackers, man, I was just proud of us as a team. I can go through all of them, but I'm excited, man. If you'd told me 41-13, I said, you're crazy. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll get you on this, but you speaking of that effort, you know, a lot of media saw Brock and Eagle Mountain as the top 2 teams in district. Now you're playing those 3rd, 4th, 5th place teams. how do you kind of sort of celebrate this tonight, get back in the lap tomorrow, but then at the same time don't underestimate those other teams and play to the Brock standard?
Yeah, I mean, you can't underestimate,
Anybody.
Minnow Wells or Graham, or, Burke and Bridgeport. You just can't do it, right? Good teams go out and execute. It doesn't matter who you play, right? You don't go out and say, this team's not very good, so we're not going to get as well. We're constantly focusing on the Brock Eagles. How can we get better? How can we take the small things and make those perfect so the big things take care of themselves? So our guys, they know the goal's not just go win district, right? The goal's go try to win state championship. And if we're going to go do that, it doesn't matter who our opponent is, we got to be firing on all cylinders. And we got work to do, as always. We're not perfect, thank God, or they wouldn't need me, right? So, we're going to go out and we're going to take care of business. We're going to go back. We are going to enjoy this. And I've gotten better about that as I've gotten older. You got to. They're hard to come by.
Yeah.
They're hard to come by. And you go do all this stuff and you go, it's going to go in there and love on these boys, man. Tell them how proud I am of you. They think I'm a maniac sometimes. But you know what? I am a maniac, but I love them. We do it for them.
And they love you. So
yeah, man, we got a good group. I thank God every day He blessed me and
Awesome.
put me and my family here. So
awesome.
it's awesome, man.
Awesome.
Proud.
All right, you guys look great as always.
Thank you.
Hey, Brock head coach Billy Mathis is Eagles 41-13 here in Eagle Mountain, open up district. Again, 6-0 overall.
That's right.
And I'm Brian Gossett, GM Sports Media, and we'll see you at the next game.
Thank you,
Bye,
buddy.
brother.